NASA, stop calling me. I already have
leave
75
her
jobs.
She will not be the first comedian to perform on a SpaceX.
No, seriously, these guys in suits, they're always at my apartment. Everywhere I go,
Like at the beginning of Up?
Yeah, and I go to the gas station, they're standing there, they pop out, Blair, please, can I have 5 minutes for NASA,
Ugh.
National Aerospace Nautical Association or something.
Yeah.
I am a thespian.
Oh, what's up, Blair Bears? Just popping on here real quick to intro this episode. I am so excited to have Taran Killam on this week. He was on Saturday Night Live for 16 years. He's on High Potential right now with Caitlin Olsen, which is one of my favorite shows. And he's also just one of the nicest people you've ever met. I had so many questions for him about his family and just like, he's so talented and such a good spirit, and it was just a real honor to have him on this podcast. So I'm so excited for you guys to hear this one. Quick thank you to everyone who came out to my shows in Denver. Denver, one of my favorite comedy towns, and it's just like, it's really the reward for all the places you have to go. So thank you. And then Pittsburgh was awesome. I just want to shout out also Matt Kobos. He featured for me in Denver, and I usually like to have him open for me when I'm there. He is such a killer. So if you are in Denver or anywhere else, just follow him, Matt Kobos, Cobos. He's just so funny and a really good dude too. So I support him. Also, thank you to Ramon Rivas for opening in Pittsburgh. And now Portland this weekend, Friday through Sunday, July 24th through 26th. Portland Helium, my other favorite club. I just look forward to going to Portland. So I can't wait to see you guys. Then Toronto, August 7th through 8th. First time in Toronto, so I don't know anyone. Please tell anyone you know in Toronto to come see me, because I heard Comedy Bar is amazing and I've always wanted to go there. First time. Washington, D.C., August 21st to the 22nd. San Francisco, September 4th. Cincinnati, September 11th through 12th. San Diego, September 16th, Raleigh, North Carolina, November 5th through 7th. And could be more dates to be added as well. Tickets at blairsocci.com. Also, thank you so much to the people who wrote reviews per the request last week. I think we got a bunch more reviews, and it just means the world. And it takes only a few seconds, and you have no idea the impact it has on helping this podcast grow so that I can continue doing it. Because we do have to pay for production. I am with a network, and it does have to make sense for them. So if you could just take a second to leave a review. We're over 200 now. We need to get into the thousands. So we have a long way to go. So please leave a review. And anyone who supports the podcast, buys a ticket to come see me, supports me in any way, leaves a comment on any of my clips. You guys have no idea how grateful I am to you for letting me live my dream. And especially with such a difficult year, the loss of my brother, you guys have really kept me going. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you to the Sweet Girl Chicken in Pittsburgh who brought me a beautiful present as well. Also, I am so grateful when anyone comes to my shows. I really am. Any person, no matter what age, creed, gender, anything. But when young girls come to my shows and I meet them after, it truly makes my heart soar. And last thing, today it just came to me. I started a 30-day walking challenge for my mental health. And I am hashtagging it Socci Walk Challenge. So I need to do this to keep myself accountable for my own mental and physical health. So in case someone else needs that and needs community, I'm starting it. So that'll be the hashtag. Send me pics, tag Socci Walk Challenge and tag me, and let's see if we can all do this together, because I've been having such a hard time and I really need this for my mental well-being. So do it with me, join me, please. It'll feel so much more fun and better. Anyways, see you this weekend, Portland. Please enjoy this episode with Taran Killam. I love you guys so much, Blair Bears. I love you. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Oh, what's up, Blair Bears? Oh, can you believe it? We're back. We are back, baby, with another week of Spaced Out, and you won't even believe the guest I have for you today. This man, an ever-living legend. SNL, 16 years, baby. He's in every time I turn on the goddamn TV, he's on there. I say, hey, that's my friend right there. Please Welcome to the show, Taran Killam, everybody.
Blair, Queen of the Bears. What the hell is going on?
Oh my God, this is
so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. This is huge deal for us.
Same for me. I was so excited when I got your invite.
God, it's really fun. You know, I watched you for so long, and then to get to know you a little bit is such a treat for me.
I was enamored with you almost immediately, and let's talk about our meet cute, because I wonder if we have the same memory. But I think we met during the pandemic.
Yeah.
On a virtual like game show.
Oh,
kind
yes,
of thing,
yes,
right?
yes,
Like
yes,
Sean's game show.
Yeah,
is my memory.
Oh yeah, Sean O'Connor.
And I learned. Am I remembering this right? That you were a Bruin?
Oh, yes.
I, too, was a Bruin.
Yes.
So I was like, I dig her.
UCLA, fight.
Fight. Can't spell suck without USC. You know what I mean? Come on, Blair. Come on, a little ribbing, because they're all doing so well.
Let's
Congratulations to all the Trojans listening. Just living the best life. And then we got reconnected through Sarah Tiana.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I never knew it was Sarah Tiana, but I got to do your football show, which was so exciting to me.
I still will break out of a deep sleep with guilt for saying your surname incorrectly on that show. Do you remember this? Because we brought you back because you were so good. We're like, we need
so
Blair
nice.
as much as possible on this
NFL
doomed
show.
from the outset NFL show.
It was so much fun, though.
It was so we had the best time. That was like
so
one of the
fun.
most joyful experiences of production, but it was for Prime the first year they had the NFL games.
Yeah.
They didn't want to promote us. They didn't want to give us a web page.
Right.
So we were tough to find.
Yeah.
Tough to find,
That's
but
probably
boy,
how you
did we
got
have fun.
That's probably how you got the big names like me on there. You know?
Exactly. But it was cool because like we got to go to NFL headquarters. We were using like their studios.
At
and
the
it was a great
NFL
experience.
headquarters, just so you know, this was one of the things that really stuck out to me. They have Toto toilets there.
Yeah, it's every single bathroom, and there's a lot.
Has a fancy ass
Self-flushing,
Japanese
self-cleaning toilet.
ass-eating toilet.
It was so warm. The warmest poops were had at the NFL headquarters.
That was a really fun show. Are you still a
You
big
were so
football
great.
guy?
Yeah, I love the Rams, LA Rams.
Wow.
That's my team. I grew up South Bay and then Big Bear. And like my time in Big Bear really sort of like planted the seed of my love for
When were you in
football.
Big Bear?
89 to 97, 98.
Whoa. So are you like
Yeah.
a ski snowboard guy?
I can snowboard.
Yeah.
I can snowboard. I hadn't been in a while, and I went at Jackson Hole like 2 years ago. And I went for a day. I definitely got a concussion. I was wearing a helmet, and I caught like my back edge and slammed my head and like saw bright lights.
Thank God
And
you were
then-
wearing a helmet.
Thank goodness.
Because back in our day,
Oh God, you just crushed your skull.
yeah, you just crushed your
Caved
skull.
your skull in. But even more sad than that, which is pretty sad. The next morning I woke up and I couldn't sit up because my
Shit.
abs are so sore.
Oh, I know.
'Cause I was
Isn't
like,
that embarrassing?
and so out of shape.
Once in a while, when I do decide to just go for a light jog just to see if I can still do it.
Yeah.
And then the sides of my stomach are sore the next day, and I'm like, oh, this is pathetic.
It feels like it's your body telling you don't.
I know.
That's what I don't understand about working out.
Yeah.
Is like, 6 months will go by, I'll get super
Right.
soft, real cuddly,
Right.
but super soft. And then I'll go, no, it's time. And I'll do, 3 sets of 15 push-ups. And the
Yeah.
next day, like my shoulders
No, it's
won't work.
crazy. I know. The human body is a true anomaly. I don't know if anyone's ever said that before, but okay, Taran, we like to start this show by introducing a Freako Fact of the Week. I'll go first, and then maybe if you brought one.
Okay.
So today's Freako Fact of the Week is, did you guys know that Sylvester Stallone still has the turtles from the movie Rocky, and they are over 40 years old?
They're still alive.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And they're in possession and their father.
Have they had a lot of work done?
I don't know.
Turtles are like, remember Philadelphia? Remember Carl Weathers? He gave us the best snacks. The freshest of lettuce wedges.
The turtles' faces are kind of prime for work because they're like,
Yeah. It feels like they'll get the lines, the
Yeah.
upper lip lines early.
yeah.
That's
So I never knew
crazy.
that. Yeah, I never knew that, and I find that interesting.
Can I ask a freakle fact?
Freako,
Freak-L.
freako,
Freak-ol.
freako.
Freakum? One of those facts. How are they confirmed? This is just internet based.
No, I won't say it's internet based, but I will
Oh.
say that and I say this legally every episode, have absolutely no fact checking involved
Yeah.
in this show at
Yeah,
all.
respect.
And legally, we are protected by that statement. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So turtles may or may not be there. But it is fun to think of because he's probably like Malibu bound, right?
Probably Malibu
Stallone?
Bound.
Stallone is up there.
Yeah.
I directed a movie and was like on a fluke got Arnold Schwarzenegger to be in it.
Oh, yes.
And
Stumble, no?
this is called Killing Gunther.
Oh, Killing Gunther, not
Yes.
Stumble.
No, that was an NBC show
Oh.
that just happened. But Arnold like was the matchmaker for Stallone and Bridget Nielsen,
Oh, yes.
like
okay.
pre-Flavor Flav. Like Arnold hooked them up because
And they had,
Arnold
like,
worked on Red Sonja,
Yeah.
and she played Red Sonja in that, and then hooked them up. And I can't remember the timing of it, but either before she's in Rocky 4.
Uh-huh.
Is that the one with Dolph Lundgren in the Russian, or is that 3?
I can't say that.
I should ask more. I should focus on the turtles, less on the Stallone.
Sure, the Rocky lore, I can't say is concrete in my brain.
Yeah.
But I know that it is men like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the point I was gonna make.
Yeah, but one time Jesselnick told me because he read that book about the rivalry between the two
Okay.
that went on for like it was like the
Yes.
obsession of both of their lives between Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Yes. Who's the bigger box office?
Did he ever talk to you
muscly-
about it?
Yeah, a bit, but the way that like he's so diplomatic, right? Like he's now like
Former governor of
politician.
California.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And so he's like, it was fun, we did it like it's kind of like a joke. Like you'd be so pissed off. And I was like, Bridget, I got to meet a friend. And he's like, oh, why'd you do that to me? And it's like, yeah, he seemed like it was more playful in the way he would talk about it. That it was like, yeah, for him. Maybe because he I don't know. Who wins in that? Who wins in
I
your
don't know,
opinion?
but I think it's so funny to have that like be a main defining factor of your life is like one.
The other muscly guy?
Yeah, like you're a lifelong
Who of
rivalry.
the two muscly guys is more?
Yeah.
Because Stallone like started with real like showbiz bona fides. He was like the award-winning muscly guy because Rocky was like won an Oscar.
Right.
First Blood, like the first Rambo is like dealing with PTSD of the Vietnam War. Like it's a very serious film.
Okay,
and then it goes so silly into the like big action genre.
I will reveal my age in that I was partial to playing Rambo on Sega Genesis.
Okay.
But I have not seen the film.
Got it. The first one is really worth watching.
Okay, I'll watch it.
And then it's worth like taking something and watching a follow-up if you imbibe. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Could be sugar. Sugar's a drug too.
I love sugar.
I love
Famous candy
sugar.
eater here.
Favorite candy?
Well, I don't like all candy, but I'm a big, I like all sour stuff.
Are you into the like Nerds gummy clusters now?
Yes, but not all of them. Like I think the original doesn't pack the punch for me. I like the strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, there's a little tart to that
There's
for you.
tart to that
it's
one.
activating the sides of the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite?
My favorite candy is hot tamales.
I love hot tamales. My mom's name is Holly, and so she was called like Holly Hot Tamale or
That's
Holly
awesome.
Tamale,
Yeah.
and she gave us hot tamales and Swedish fish in all our Christmas stockings.
Best.
Yeah,
The best.
yeah, I love hot tamales.
That's like I've never opened a box and then left it with hot tamales.
I'm
left.
just glad that
You know what
those
I mean?
got brought up because I think that they get lost and that they're really a classic.
Yeah.
They're like a classic luxury car in the candy space to me, like a Porsche,
I agree. Like
vintage Porsche.
Yeah, I totally agree. And deliver that cinnamon hot because like what's the cinnamon hot family? It's like the red hots, the little round hard crunchy
I
red
used
hots.
to like those as a kid.
I love those on a Valentine's Day cookie. That's where they really
Absolutely.
popped. That's where they really shined.
Yeah.
That was red. Like Valentine's Day rolled around and red hot in the sugar cookie popped. And then cinnamon bears.
Oh yeah,
but, like,
cinnamon
that's
bears.
all in your teeth.
Right.
But if you're like at a Gelson's or if you're where they have like the thing and you steal one,
Yeah.
and you feel like such a bad little candy
to the
criminal. Bad. I take all your candy and I give you nothing.
Do you eat what's the gum? Red? Big Red.
A Big Red for sure.
I used to
Love
love Big Red.
Loved. So
Are they
kiss
still
a
in
little
business?
longer, stay close a little longer.
Why don't we have jingles like that anymore?
Time,
that was like a
money,
feel-good.
AI, corporate America, Trump, Strait of Hormuz, polar ice caps,
So
all
true.
of them, all of it. It's for all of that because life is taking away our joy. Planet Earth is mad at us and it's sucking our joy away, and we don't deserve Big Red jingles
Because
anymore.
those were like feel-good
Fucking
commercials.
Mentos.
Yes.
Do 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 do. You could accomplish anything. Kick a
Spearmint
soccer
gum,
ball
double the
over
freshness.
Oh, fresh goes. No.
Yeah, that was
That
right.
was it. Oh,
Don't
okay.
doubt yourself.
I thought I went back to Mentos.
Okay, wow. No,
didn't.
that was so we are really having just shrewd cultural commentary. You are
Yeah,
spitting. Okay, now Taran, if you did in fact bring one, I would love to welcome you to present your Freako Fact of the Week.
God, I didn't preload one.
No,
and I have in the back of my mind that shoot
it
from
can
the
be
hip.
anything.
Okay. The Chinese zodiac calendar. There's something like 14 animals, but there's also a whole table of 4 elements. Did you know that?
Oh, like
Does
fire?
this count? Like fire, but it's not like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Not like
it's
the
not
70s
disco
penultimate
band.
disco band, Earth,
Correct.
Wind, and Fire.
It's not just them.
No, it's not just Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's
Bee Gees as well.
other.
It's the year of the Bee Gees horse. And we're all just trying to stay alive.
Staying
alive.
So, the
is that
elements
interesting enough?
correspond to. So how does it fit in with the animals? And
Yeah.
is it a different calendar year? Because it's 14, and as far as I know, we only have 12 months. So
It is the zodiac calendar is different.
Oh,
and
it's not
my
by-
wife and I are both year of the dog. But I met her when we were 22, about to turn 23, and we were at a 30-year-old's birthday party who felt
Wait.
so old.
that is. Oh no, I remember that age difference.
30, it's a
when you're that
chasm.
age is crazy.
The Grand Canyon.
Like I remember this guy that I really liked in this family from a family that my family really liked, and my family loved him, and he was like 28 or 29 and I was like 21 or 22, and I remember distinctly writing to him, I'm so sorry, but I just do not believe this is an appropriate age gap, like all this stuff. But like in your 30s, that's totally normal.
Yes.
But at that time,
8
it's
years
like
is nothing.
you were just a kid like a few years ago when you were 21.
Right. You're just legal enough for whatever arbitrary rules that the government has passed on to tax
Wait,
alcohol.
so you've been with your wife a long time? Like
21 years,
That's
20,
incredible.
almost 22 years, yeah. Yeah.
what's the secret to marriage?
Find a Kobe.
That is so sweet. I just compulsively fear marriage because
Okay.
I believe, even though I think this is true of people that are like probably in their soul like a deep romantic, but I just don't know if there is like a person out there for me.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think that that's wonderful to know. I think that's a wonderful discovery. I think that that shows maturity and it shows life experience and wisdom. And I think that there's power in that like there's no obligation to you, right? There's no, if there's not one soulmate person for you, and that is the parameters for which you would enter into a marriage, what freedom?
Well, yes. And I do I would like to experience true love in a marriage like that because I think that's so incredible, but it's so rare.
It's super rare. And if, in full transparency, like it's taken work, it's taken compromise, it's taken growth from both of us, and I think probably like if there's a less personal secret to it, it's that like you really need to find someone with shared values. Like that's what it comes down to.
I know. I think I don't ever meet someone with shared values.
Yeah. It's tricky. Because I find the acceptance of values to be just like, I mean, this is such a weird analogy, but just like streaming services and website, like values are evolving and becoming so specific and becoming so varied,
right?
And curated for the individual, which I do think is interesting and a good thing. But it's not like, you're either Christian or Jewish or Muslim,
right,
and
right,
those,
right.
It's like, no, I get to self-explore. I get to
Right.
self-understand and really set my own boundaries and
Right.
set my parameters and set my goals. And that makes for a wonderful, beautiful, singular individual that is you.
Thanks, but I'm so.
But also,
no
taxes.
No, I'm so moved. Like I am so moved by people that genuinely love being married because I don't, and I'm very curious about it. And so if I stumble upon it, I like to. I really want to know about it because I feel like a lot of people don't love being married.
I do, and I think there was a bit of a risk, especially us meeting that young, and I broke up with her for 2 days a year into our relationship
because you were freaked out.
I was like, I can't be done.
Yeah, because you're so young.
I was so young. I don't want to be done having sex with other people and freaked out. And it was all fear-based. It was all insecurity and fear and kind of just even in those 2 days of not talking to her I was like, this is so much worse than whatever I think I'm missing out on.
Yes.
It really was. It was very clear.
That's so sweet. But so I think this, because I feel like women come out of the womb and are obviously way more socialized to feel that romance is an ultimate goal and a measure of a successfully lived life or normal, quote unquote, normal life experience.
Yeah.
And for men, I notice that men that are happily married, I feel like they were raised that way. It was something that they wanted.
Yeah, for sure. I always was quite romantic about the idea of being in your 60s, 70s, having the companion by your side that you trust and know better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And that is rare. I even then knew how rare that would be. But if you could achieve it, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just think that's really special. And I do recognize that, that you have to put yourself out there for that. But I think I just think that's so cool. And your wife, very beloved actress too. And it must be interesting because for creative people, and I in my long-term relationships before I retired were comedians. And I'm retired now from dating comedians. But you guys have both similar success levels somehow.
Her more than me, for sure.
I feel like you guys are both so successful.
That's kind. We've been very fortunate. What Kobe has achieved that I feel I'm still in pursuit of is she has, as I count it, 2 iconic characters that people return to.
Yeah.
And it's through How I Met Your Mother, her character Robin, which is 9 seasons.
Yeah.
And people went,
everyone was so invested. Yeah.
And they're so invested, and it's in your house and it's weekly, and there's such a huge journey with that character, and people take ownership and help define their own values from it. And then she's Maria Hill in some of the Marvel stuff, and Marvel obviously the biggest thing.
Huge, yeah.
So that kind of impact is it's interesting seeing, where SNL it's a different relationship, an SNL audience, where they definitely take ownership, but it's such a judgmental audience.
Oh, really?
And I'm the most guilty of it. That's funny, that's not, that was good. Then you started to,
but you, oh my God, you are a legend on SNL too.
Thanks,
but I
that's
swear
nice
every
of you.
time I turn on my TV, you're there. And also one of my favorite shows is High Potential. I love it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, people are liking that, which is awesome.
If you haven't watched High Potential, it's on Hulu, and it's a really interesting, fun mystery.
Yeah. Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's kind of like her version of Columbo to age myself.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's has this astute IQ, high potential intellect.
Yeah.
She sees the clues no one else can, but she's a very big character, very
Fish
bold.
out of water.
It's super fun.
What's your favorite thing about women?
Butts. No, my favorite thing about this again. I mean, I didn't think I'd come on because you're so funny. And I just was an immediate fan of yours. And I didn't expect to be so sentimental and earnest on this. But my favorite thing about women, as I've experienced it, is the fact that they are able to make people inside of them.
Right.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And I caught both my children. Like, I was there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Was that because, a lot of men see, again, I feel like you're proving yourself to be an anomaly because a lot of men are like, I don't want to see that.
Sure.
I'll never want to get near that thing again if I see what goes on there.
It's all about like comfort level and exposure, right? And if you haven't spent a lot of time with the biology of a vagina outside of being sexual,
Right.
it's crazy.
No,
and I'm sure reverse wise.
Well,
it's like,
every one of my girlfriends who has a child was like, how come no one tells you anything?
yes.
It's like every single woman that I know who has birthed a child was like, literally had no information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah. Did you see shit?
Braxton Hicks.
That's none of my business.
Um,
We'll keep that private.
Okay.
No.
It leaves some mystere.
We respect.
I know that shit happens.
Right.
Shit does happen,
Yeah, no,
And
that
it's
was
a natural,
hypothetical.
beautiful thing.
That was hypothetical.
Yeah, it like all of it is terrible. Like there was even a thing that we liked. Our youngest daughter had a febrile seizure when she was like 1.5, which is
That's
a
in
very
your heart,
normal
right?
thing. It's as we understand it, your body at a young age, like under 2 or 3 years, if you have a spike in fever, your body basically it's like turning off your phone.
Right.
It does a seizure
Oh,
to
to
reset
reset.
itself to protect you.
Your
So it's like a healthy thing.
Sure.
But my poor wife had our youngest child like shaking and like like
I can't even.
this is the worst part of the story.
Can't even imagine the stress of that.
I missed all of it. Taran, where were you? Well, I'll tell you, Blair. I was busy playing in the Broadway softball league at the time, so I came
When
off
your
of the
phone
field
wasn't on, yeah.
and saw the whole story in text. Like she's shaking, she's not responsive, she's okay, she's saying stuff. I'm going to the hospital. Hospital says it's febrile seizure, very normal. They're all kind of smiling and taking it too light. I'm very angry at them.
Oh yeah,
and so like that's one that we spread the word on because so scary and yet a very natural, normal thing.
Oh my God.
Like she said that the doctors and nurses were like, febrile seizure.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're
Like,
oh
no
my
big
God,
deal, nonplussed.
that's
and like,
gotta.
in maddening.
That's what it actually is to be a parent. I don't have a child, and the fear of something happening to the child that I don't have is like really intense.
Yeah. It's the worst. It's the biggest fear. Your heart is outside of your body.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. So you have two daughters.
I have 2 daughters, 17 and 11.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what's it been like having daughters?
Amazing, rewarding, challenging.
Or like molding someone's brain?
Yeah, and trying to honor the nature of it, of what is inherently feminine or female, or if they choose to identify that way
Yeah.
or not. And also like trying to be, both Kobe and I like tried to be encouraging of like skateboards are cool too for girls. And
Right.
so here's a science chemistry kit.
Yeah.
What about dinosaurs?
Right. Whatever
But
you like, let's see what you
all of
gravitate.
it, all of
to.
it. And
Yeah.
they both are quite girly and princessy and
Oh.
stuff. But like patience, that's kind of been my best reward in terms
like,
of like
the learning experience of being
it.
a father.
Yeah, of girls is like and maybe I can't speak to being the father of a boy, so maybe it'd be the same.
Yeah.
But for me, patience has been key. Like,
And learning like about, you can't treat someone's emotions with like logic and stuff.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Can't, and not even the emotions. Like, can't even like impart wisdom in a very obvious way.
Right.
Like, you have to get so sneaky in how you impart any sort of life wisdom or values. It can't be, let me sit you down. And here's what I
Right.
think. We're going through the college stuff right now.
Right.
And I'm like, my opinion is so worthless. It's poison. My opinion is poison right now.
I remember when my mom dropped me off at college, and I was the youngest of older brothers.
Oh, wow.
And she started, and I was going to school like 90 minutes away, but
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
But
just up
she
to 5,
started
Mom.
sobbing, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
so shocking to me.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine raising someone from like a clump of cells to like a fully, it's got to be such an emotional experience.
And it was shocking to you because she was not outwardly emotional like that
No,
normally?
she is like she was like such a sweet, very, very like hands-on mom. But like, I just didn't know that was such a big
Moment. You were ready to be gone. You're
I wasn't aware of like what and that was like hit me so hard. And I was like, oh, I have such a mother that loves me so much that it's like an emotional experience to drop me off at college in LA when she lives in Orange County. You know? Yeah.
It's a rite of passage. It's like, it's wild.
I don't know if I'm going to have kids because I'm pretty old now. I did freeze my eggs when I was young. Thank you to the ex-boyfriend who paid for that.
Sick. There are all kinds of allies.
But it did. When I did freeze my eggs, it made me be like, oh, I have all the time in the world. I actually don't have to even think about this at all. It made me go the other way.
Yeah.
And now I'm so old and I have unfortunately had so much trauma and have not been given millions of dollars by the industry yet. Hopefully.
Yet.
Hopefully, Quibi or
come at your girl, Tubi.
No, that's not a joke. Tubi, I'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
And I see that you're giving out deals to a lot of right-wing men. So if you think that I could be a contender, let me know.
Yeah. Voice of opposition.
No.
Makes for good TV. They show you John Oliver and then they show you Bill Maher. You know what I mean? HBO figured it out.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I do think, and like at this point, I think I'm coming to peace if I don't have kids because I don't want to bring a kid into just like any scenario. But I would love to, and of course I would love to raise a boy too. But I do think that for me particularly, I feel like it would be so special to raise a girl.
It's the best thing I will ever do in my life.
Yeah,
it's the best thing I'll ever do.
Like so heart enlarging.
It's just, they're just the best people. They're just true. I'm not a religious person, but I appropriate the word miracle because that's what they are. They're miracles.
If you have created another life that is ultimately a part of divinity.
Yeah. But let me also say, counterpoint. I had such narrow, I mean, my whole life has only been about discovering how ignorant and how little I know, which, I think
But that's the mark of an intelligent person.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyone who thinks they know it all are usually the dumbest in the room.
Right. Well, I'm the dumbest, smartest then, because of how dumb I am. I'm a genius dummy. I'm a genius dummy. But I just always had narrow views of like, well, because of my sort of like insulated existence of like, you fall in love and you have kids and you have a family and that's what you're here to do.
Yeah.
And the second I had children of my own, my perspective changed dramatically of people who are responsible enough to understand that the logistics of their life are not appropriate, are not set up or for whatever reason it is. People that know that about themselves, like not now, became like the people I respected the most because it's consuming.
Well, that's
so consuming. It's such hard work.
Because people find childless women still, and probably will for a while, still extremely triggering, and they have ideas of like are really triggered by a childless woman's freedom.
Right.
But ultimately, I think that any woman who makes that decision has thought endlessly about it if it's the right thing for the kids.
Yes.
If they could do, completely right. Because for me, like, as of right now, I really do want to write and act, and I'm like making steps towards that. But I mean, I've been doing comedy for 13 years and I make all my money on the road and I'm still like far from rich. Like, how would that even work? And so, things change and could probably change, and there's still a chance. Like women are having babies like well into their 40s now, and society, that's like a whole other thing. But I do think it's interesting still, like people like don't have that reverence for the weight of that decision and just think like they're like, oh, she's a vapid, selfish woman.
It's the most responsible a person can be.
And
it's the most responsible to understand this kid's gonna need time, money, care,
Yeah.
unconditional
Presence.
love, presence of mind, constant
Yeah.
presence of
Constant
mind.
presence.
It's they are the smartest people, truly. Sorry.
Okay, what's a weird ritual that you have?
What's a weird ritual that I have? Okay, I got a good one.
Okay, good.
This is new. I've done a couple like Broadway shows. I've done like a lot more theater.
I think that's so
and
fucking cool.
I love it. It makes me the
I
happiest.
have a dream, and I'm a jock through and through, so I have zero theater training, anything. But I have a Broadway dream. I just think it again is pure. Like anytime I see a Broadway play, which is very rare, I think these are the most talented people that they are.
It's
that
so
there
wild. Of a true skill set, like an earned skill set as a performer. I
You
think
have to do
that's true.
everything,
Yeah.
and it's all live, and it's all like how to create that synergy between everyone, and just like how everyone has to be. It's incredible.
Yeah. Well, I did Hamilton for like 3 months. I got to be the king in Hamilton.
Whoa!
It was
when was that?
2017.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was the coolest.
Did you have a
cool
theater
gig.
background?
I went to UCLA as a musical theater major.
Oh.
And then at the end of my freshman year, on kind of a fluke, booked Mad TV.
Right.
And that like put me into the comedy world.
Oh, so you were like early on and all of it.
Yeah. I started
That's
way
so
young.
cool that you knew.
Yeah.
Wait, so then how did you fall into Hamilton? Not fall, you got it.
I crashed through the roof. One performance.
I mean,
and I
especially
just handed the hell out of
2017,
it.
like that's the freaking peak.
Yeah, it had been on Broadway for like a year and change by that point.
That's
so it was
freaking, you're at the
wild.
height.
Those audiences were hot, hungry for some Hamilton.
Was that your favorite theater experience?
It was a good one. It's way up there. Like for that one, I felt like probably the most gratitude. Like I felt like a visitor, and I felt like they're letting me hold this work of art and touch it and get near, and I can't believe it. And whoa was the word. Like every day, like I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right.
And joyful. And what I learned from there that it became a weird ritual, which you may know about in the jocular way. Do you know Normatec leg boots?
Those air things?
The air things. Try to do them every day if I can.
Because you're on your feet for so long?
Because I'm old, because I'm aging. I have like hip issues.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I have a lot of body issues. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, it sucks. Do those things really
air
work?
Squeezing your muscles help it?
I'm also autistic, ADHD, any sensory seeking stuff. Like I have a lot of body pain. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I don't even like to talk about it. It's like
sorry.
embarrassing.
Okay. Hamilton.
As a jock though, talking about it to anyone just sounds like you're weak and complaining.
No.
Like most people don't understand. Yeah, like chronic illness, there's no way to discuss it without
bringing it down.
Without sounding annoying.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you is peptides in your life?
Just started. The tissue repair, the KPV, all of it.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is really exciting.
Hopeful.
It is helpful. I think that I can feel it starting to work. Are you doing it?
No, but my wife's trying
Everyone
to pitch me
is,
on it.
yeah.
She's
Every
like,
girl I know is on it.
Yeah. She's like, I just went to a very interesting acupuncture session where Kobe had health issues. She had ovarian cancer.
Oh
when she
my
was,
God.
Like the year before she gave birth to our first child.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was wild. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
At 26 or whatever, she's like, is this part of my stomach sticking out farther than this part? And it was indeed because of a cantaloupe-sized tumor on her right ovary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Cantaloupe. Yeah. Boom. That's a lot of tumor. Hey, Arnie. It is a tumor. Okay?
Oh my God.
From Kindergarten Cop.
And then what happened?
Uh-oh, it's a tumor. You're going to die. It's not a tumor. Ours was, Arnie. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Stallone sucks.
I really appreciate where you took that. Wait, and then to have a child right after that is like such a beautiful story.
It was wild. The reason I brought that up is because she did everything. She did the Western medicine, she did the Eastern medicine, and she's been able to kind of curate her, this works for me, this doesn't. This is real, this is
I think that's the best way of approaching everything because Western medicine is just only about symptoms, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel
to quote Shakira from Zootopia, Try everything.
I love that. Okay, what makes you feel the funniest?
That's really good. Not any of my work.
Right.
Nothing I've done professionally. It's like those showbiz things where you go to an opening or you go to there's a premiere, there's a gathering of tastemakers, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're shooting the with people you really respect, and conversationally you really get people going.
And then you're like, oh, this is where
That's it. I'm like,
and this
I just
is where
made that up.
shine.
I'm just like, I'm present.
Wow.
I am in a thing. I am witty. I'm fast.
Yeah.
That's probably where I feel myself the most.
I love
with
that.
comedy. Yeah. Because it's like, and the preciousness of that too. Like this, I wasn't even trying.
Oh, and that it was only for that private
It's just
moment.
us and it's gone. And
it wasn't captured.
Even if I repeated it, it'd be like a full, like you had to be there thing.
Yeah, there wasn't an awareness of it,
Yeah.
a camera or something.
That's a good label for it. You had to be there comedy.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
That's when
because
I'm the
that's true.
funniest. Yeah.
That's what's truest to
The
life.
hardest laughs. Yeah.
What do you do when you don't feel funny?
God, when music always helps me change my mood, change my attitude.
Ooh,
and
that's
I really
really
love
cool.
building playlists for different things. Like
Spotify guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, which is bad because they give money to bad people apparently.
Yeah, I just
But
found
it's
out from
just a
my credit card statement that it's $25.
It's pricey.
But that's okay because every audiobook is on there. This is not an ad for Spotify. I wouldn't even go to your network if you begged me. With $160 million. Don't even try it.
Don't even try it.
Don't even try it.
You couldn't even afford her, honestly, Spotify.
You couldn't afford me, and also NASA. Stop calling me. I already have
leave
75
her be.
jobs.
She will not be the first comedian to perform on a SpaceX. Or no, that's
I won't.
That's different. On the Artemis 3.
I'm not going on the Artemis 3, and I'm also too tired to save the galaxy.
She's
so stop
tired.
calling me.
This sounds like a hero's adventure. The heroes that are the greatest are the ones who resist it the most, right?
No, seriously, these guys in suits, they're always at my apartment. Everywhere I go.
Like at the beginning of Up?
Yeah, and I go to the gas station. They're standing there. They pop out, Blair, please, can I have 5 minutes? 5 minutes, 5 minutes for NASA, National Aerospace Nautical Association or something.
Yeah.
I say, please, I already have an artistic career that's really fruitful and stuff.
You do your glass thing. You go, I am fulfilled.
I am a thespian. I sell out for no one, bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Not even saving the galaxy.
Punk rock.
Totally.
Punk rock intergalactic hero.
I will not be an intergalactic hero. Wait, okay, so music, what kind of music?
Music. Depends on what mood I start in. Like, always makes me feel good is like 80s new wave. Like, I love The Cure.
Right.
Like, Aha, Tears for Fears. Depeche Mode I love, but I also love Stevie Wonder.
Love Stevie Wonder is feel good music.
If I need to like come down, if I need to just be like to help me be more present, Glenn Miller radio.
Glenn Miller radio.
1940s big band music helps me go like,
Whoa, this is really, for some reason my psychic spidey powers, like I was so sure you were about to say Sade, but you said Glenn Miller radio.
Yeah.
I have to check out Glenn Miller Radio. That's on my to-do list. Okay, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
What nature?
Law of ratios.
I love that. That's really simple. And how long have you believed in aliens?
I don't think I ever fully doubted it a day of consciousness in my life.
Wow. So you saw E.T. and you're like, for sure.
I mean, Star Wars is like, that's my first real
Star
deep
Wars,
love.
okay.
And like, why would you want to believe that that's not possible?
I know. The endurance of Star Wars is still so shocking to me.
Yeah.
My nephews like it.
Yeah. It's the biggest ever. Yeah.
So because, and I do say this every podcast, I didn't think about aliens, which is really odd for me because I am into like all sorts of the mystical and fantastical. I didn't think about aliens or consider them in any real way until the government, Blink-182, 2021.
Interesting.
And then I was
Tom, you believed in Tom.
Well, Tom, big part of my childhood.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so then when I was like, whoa, Tom is taking a sabbatical from being the rock god,
Yes.
a Converse high socks god,
Yeah.
to make a stand in the government, to hook up with the government for an alien stance. And then I was like, something to consider here.
He has a point.
Yeah, and then
Nobody previous.
but no one in COVID cared.
So funny.
Like literally, no one cared.
There's
like
enough going on.
I swear, like I try to talk to I try to talk about it to everyone, and they were like, literally, who cares?
Yeah,
like,
sure, fine.
like shut up, you know?
Beam me up. This is miserable.
But now
I'm wiping down groceries. I am out of toilet paper. I don't care about aliens.
But now we are currently in a period of actual disclosure.
Here, it's coming, yeah.
And the Bashar from my TikTok says that actual contact will be made in 2027.
Rad. That's the year my daughter graduates high school. So bring it on. Maybe she's the first. Maybe she'll marry an alien prince. That would make her really happy, actually.
You think?
Can I bring it kind of back around full circle in a way that will really turn you off to sentimental, emotional, romantic guys for the rest of your life?
Sure.
This is when you brought up Blink-182, another thought that came into my mind is that like one of my deep I forget how we'd been together for years, but a really embarrassing, but I really meant it moment was that I played Josie for my wife, and I was like, "You're my Josie."
I love this.
I got emotional. Yeah, my girlfriend takes me home when I'm too drunk to drive. And she doesn't get all jealous. And the line that did me in, she brings me Mexican food from Sombrero just because, and I like tears are falling. And I'm like, I found my Josie. Isn't that embarrassing? That's so embarrassing.
That is not embarrassing at all, even in the slightest, because that is the height of emotion that a 22-year-old man could experience.
Right. Something calcified in me at that point. Like, well, I got to find a Josie.
That is like the height of love.
That's all that they can express at that. That's the ceiling at that point.
I actually think that's really amazing.
All right.
When I was in middle school and I had to learn that I can't use first and last names anymore on podcasts because apparently I just never think anyone's listening.
Oh, funny.
But this,
and then they hit you up.
No, the first big podcast I ever did. I said this guy was a horrible
Blair,
kisser.
You've been served. And he went after you.
It was weird.
Try me again.
6th grade.
Try me again. I've learned a lot.
No,
I'm better now, first of all.
That's exactly. He said, by the way, my fiance thinks I'm a really good kisser. And I was like,
by the way, my fiance, like, oh my God, all the passive good.
Also,
like,
this was in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't saying I was saying the experience was terrifying, whatever.
I just picture him listening to that podcast with his fiance. And as that's happening, she looks over at him like, and then like under her breath goes like, she has a point.
But this was when I first started comedy and I lived in New York. And like for me, when I started comedy in New York, I thought it was because I was in grad school to be a novelist. And I thought doing comedy was this crazy secret thing I was doing across the country that was like a 20s hobby that I'll remember when I was like old.
How cool.
So I never in a million years thought it was going to be my career.
Yeah.
And when I found out that people in Orange County were like listening to a podcast in New York, like my brain broke.
Yes.
And I was like, I have been found out.
I made it.
I still to this day try to never ever perform in Orange County.
Well, oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. Sorry to bring up some questions that might be wrote to you, but to me are interesting and probably to the listeners just really fast.
Yes.
Who is like your favorite SNL person that you got to work with?
That I got to work with. Like within the cast or host? Is this like a host specific? I mean, the host, Jim Carrey, has always been my hero, like my comedy idol.
Was he so cool?
I had the best time with him.
Wow.
I got to work with him 3 times.
Whoa.
Twice when he hosted and then once at the 40th. And it was, highlights of my career.
That's so cool.
It was, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I went dressed as Jim Carrey 3 Halloweens in a row. Like his character, it was like Ace Ventura, and then it was The Mask, and then it was the Riddler from Batman Forever.
Whoa.
And obsessed. So that was like, oh my God, how am I here?
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah. And then like of the regular, like Bobby Moynihan and Vanessa Bayer were always like the people I'd go to like feel safe and seen.
Yeah.
Rob Klein was a writer I loved working with. Christine Nangle was a writer who I loved. And do you know
Yeah,
Christine?
my first job ever was on an MTV Prank show, and this was obviously
Incredible.
so long ago, and she was a writer on
She's
it.
the best. Yeah. Love her.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then who did you hate the most ever?
Trump.
What was he like?
Put it out. Come at me, Orange County.
What was he like?
Boring, dumb, not connected, like in his own sphere. Yeah, a miserable like and like has only proven, I think, to the world how much more absolutely miserable and criminal and disgusting and evil he is.
Did he eat McDonald's every day?
I never saw him eat. He was not there to like connect, he just is. He's just a despicable human being who history will revile.
What about like, so for the beginning of the, like, so when you have a week with someone and like, were there other people, and you don't have to say names or whatever, where they announce who it is and you're like, oh God, this is going to be a hell week?
Yeah, I think so. And that would frequently be disproven. Like more often than not, like 90% of the time the name comes up and you know, that person is there because they're working on the most known pop culture thing at the moment, and they are putting such pressure on themselves that they're bringing their best personality, their best ability, their skills. Like you really saw the best of the hosts for the most part.
I did see the episode of Kardashians when she's prepping for SNL.
Yeah. I'm
pretty sure you missed that one, but
I was gone by then. Yeah.
No, I mean watching it on the episode.
I didn't watch that episode. That's the one I missed of the Kardashians. That's the one.
But she is prepping and like awake, and she took it so seriously because she knew she was going to be scrutinized to hell.
Mm-hmm. It's a really hard thing that's asked of the host.
Well, yeah, because especially, I mean, even for movie stars who are used to a wild amount of eyes on them, it's a completely out of you're such a fish out of water doing live.
And there's nothing else like it.
Yeah.
And even if you are a stand-up comedian, even if you're Chappelle or whoever are perfect and built for it and great on the show, it's still the hours that the show makes you keep, the process of it. You're constantly switching modes from like vulnerable creative collaborator to like on-camera personality. Yeah. Tune in this Saturday to our thing, to like socializing and hanging, to like film unit actor and like changing there, to live theater performer, to then there's nothing. It's such an incredible show. There's nothing like it. I can't believe I got to be on it. Like it's
I remember watching you so much. Yeah, you are so good. I got to go once before Rosebud left, Rosebud, my best friend, and I was so grateful that I got to go one time because I was like, this is so magical to see this live. Like I left being like, this is incredible. Like even seeing it at the space was even more amazing.
I think like if you've grown up watching it and you love it and you get to attend in person, the show you're really there to see are during the commercial breaks. Yeah. This incredible crew.
The moving, like
I've
all
worked
them
with
moving
great
the
crew
sets.
people my whole career. There is no crew like the SNL crew. They are what they accomplish, and the level of quality
It's like NASCAR,
and the efficiency.
though.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's
and
so
like
cool.
people are like, what do you miss SNL? And it's always like, that's what I miss the most. It's like the crew, the department heads, the people who are capable of doing the impossible in like less than 3 days. It's amazing.
It's so cool. Okay, and then my last question, because we do have to go. Okay. What's your greatest dream?
My greatest dream. What's my greatest dream? God, like a dream that I've had or goal, or however I interpret it.
Yeah, however it could be little, it could be grand, it could be.
What's my greatest
otherworldly
dream? For my children to live full, healthy, happy lives.
That's really sweet. That's really nice.
That's like the real life. Like the greatest dream I've ever had. This is really funny. I don't know if you've ever had SNL stress dreams. I know like a lot of comedy people have, and I would have them even before I got the job, which is fascinating. But those are my like
Whoa,
recurring stress streams.
Wait, that's actually crazy that your brain was foreshadowing.
I don't understand it.
Well, it was like some part of you knew or something.
The desire to be a part of it, the desire to like be in the space to be.
But you were living it subconsciously before it happened.
Yeah.
Like without you even having control over it. That's
and
really cool.
They've evolved over time, but not by much. Like I'm always on the floor, I'm always in 8H, and I'm being asked to do something I'm not prepared for.
Is it when you're like really tired or something?
No, I don't ever feel tired, but I feel like it's the feeling of like, I get to just watch. I'm like, nobody cares that I'm here.
No,
and then suddenly all the heads turn and look at you.
No, but when they come, I mean, like, have you tracked like?
Oh, no, I haven't monitored when it is. No, I don't think it's tired. I think it's probably like most anxious in life of like, okay, I'm traveling and I got to get home for this thing and I got to make sure that bill is paid and I got like, when that piles up is when it happens. But the most recent one was standing on the H floor, everybody's doing business as usual, and then it gets quiet and then they bring in the update desk and Lawrence Ernie goes, "You're going to do update." And he's like, "Don't worry, I'm going to do it with you." And he puts his hand on mine and he like turns and then he starts like telling jokes, but it's like Charlie Brown adult thing. And I'm like stressing and I'm trying to read the cards and like the words are blurry and I'm panicked, but he's like, "Don't worry, I've got you." And it's so wild. And
does he really have like that Star Wars presence that everyone talks about?
Yeah, man. I mean, he's been there since the beginning,
right.
You know, and he's elusive, but he's also very involved.
Right.
Like, yeah. And he's handling 40 conversations that even, you know, a cast member isn't even aware of.
Right.
And so I know just for myself, there's a lot of projection, you know, of like, well, he's probably thinks this about me and none of it's probably true. He's like, Taran, I didn't have time. I'm sorry. Because I was trying to get John Cena on a plane and get him here in time or whatever it is.
But it does sound like, because like I now have known a lot of people who work there.
Yeah.
And like you have to have a very tough mind to work there.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a guess of who it could be, but we do have an official list of approved straight men on this podcast.
Okay.
Some past inductees include Jack Black, Keith Richards, Pitbull, Kendrick Lamar. Anyone that you'd like to add?
Jack Black is like, he's it, right? He's the one. What about Galifianakis?
Oh, he needs to be on. That's a really good ad.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. For it, Zach Galifianakis, new inductee by way of Taran Killam to the official list of approved straight men for the Space Out with Blair Socci podcast. So if anyone can let Zach know, that would be great. This has just been so fun. I feel like I could ask you questions for hours, but thank you for taking the time to come on.
I'm so happy to be here. I think you're the best.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I learned so much. Okay, so where can people find you? Everywhere on your television.
I'm on High Potential, Stumble Season 1, and only one, unfortunately, but that's okay because we're proud of it, is on Peacock. You can stream it on there. I'm Tarzan No Z on Instagram.
Okay.
And then at Taran Killam everywhere else.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Blair.
for coming on.
Thanks,
and this was just a real treat, a dream of mine to have Taran on the podcast. And make sure you leave a 5-star review because, again, it helps so much. And can you believe the guests that I'm getting for you guys? I mean, unbelievable. So
I loved Marin's episode.
Oh,
it was awesome.
Thank you.
It's great. So good.
Thank you. Okay, I love you, Blair Bears. Have a great week. Bye-bye.